Welcome to my channel. Today I want to introduce you the world bestseller book. The name, Are US produced elite really competent? The author states that Japan does not have an elite training system that selects, educates, and trains elite in competition. In the first place, Japanese people often use the word elite with jealousy and irony. It seems to be smart but tricky. But in the United States, the elite are irreplaceable, learning history, patriotism, and working for country. This is also one of the strengths of the US elite development system. The author, Norihiko Sasaki, born in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan in 1979. After graduating from the Faculty of Policy Management at Keio University, Japan, he oversaw the automobile and IT industry at Toyo Keizai, Japanese mass media. This book has very important points. Key point 1. The greatest strength of a university education in the United States is the development of an intellectual elite above average. What makes the difference between Japanese and American students is the difference in the amount of input and reading. Key point 2. The US elite is divided into three categories: economic elite, political elite, and military elite. The strongest is the economic elite. Key point 3. Historical discussion fostered the patriotism of the American elite, who are willing to die for their homeland. Key point 4. No country has as many people as the United States who know the world and think about the world's governance system. The intelligence-related budget of the United States is more than 50 times that of Japan. Are leading university in the United States really amazing? What's great about American university and what's not? Some admire college education in the United States, but others don't. However, there are many things to learn. One of the not really good points is that the math skill of liberal arts students are not very high. The exam for admission to US university and graduate school can be said to be at the junior high school level in Japan. Also, regarding grade evaluation, it's not true that American universities have strict grades, and if they are not good at it, they will drop out. It's rare for students to drop out due to poor grades. The quality of the lesson is not as great as expected. On the level of student, it's not so different between Japan and the United States when comparing students. The United States is a society where educational background is important. The university in the United States is a free country, so if you have the ability, you can advance regardless of your educational background. Many people may believe in such an American dream, but that's an illusion. The reality is that the United States is a society where educational background is important. Not only are many of the big names in big companies from top school, but education is also important in Silicon Valley. Except for college dropouts like Steve Jobs, you know Steve Jobs? Educational background is a ticket to success in terms of getting to the ground of the game first. and widening the range of opportunity. In the United States, there are many people who say, after graduating from undergraduate school, I graduated from two graduate schools, even though they are not aiming to become scholar. Why the Faculty of Economics is so popular? The most popular faculty in the United States is the Faculty of Economics. Behind this in the United States, where self-responsibility and individualism are thorough. It's always necessary to make decisions on their own in their life. It's thought that economics is a guideline for deriving a good answer at that time. There are also more computational and practical reasons behind many students majoring in economics. That's because getting a job in the finance industry gives them a high salary. The origin of the American elite can be divided into three types. First, economic elite, such as financial persons working on the Wall Street, business owners of the large company, and successful entrepreneurs in Silicon Valley. Second, political elite, such as a politician, presidential aides working at the White House, senior bureaucrats, diplomats, and the intellectual of think tank living in Washington. Third, military elite, such as Department of the Defense, senior military personnel, and the military industry executives. Of these, the most powerful is the probably economic elite. What the measuring? The magnitude of risk. Returning to student job hunting, another reason for the popularity of finance and consulting is risk hedging. Less than one-third of Harvard graduates who got a job in the financial industry said they chose because they wanted to go to finance. They rarely want to do more, but the job is narrow, risky, and low paying. That's why they are choosing finance and consulting that are advantageous for career development and have high salary for the time being. For example, in Japan, many people still consider new graduate employment as their goal. It can be said that it's rare for a person to think about next move after employment or risk hedging when the employment destination does not suit his or her vision and aptitude. That's all for this time. If there are many requests, I'd like to update this continuation. Thank you for watching my contents. See you next time.